Okay.
Start.
Hi, I'm sitting here this Erev Shabbat before Parashat Shlach Lecha for you and Korach for us with my good friends Rabbi Do Pechter and Rabbi Eli Tilson. And I want to spend a couple of minutes just telling you about an exciting new project that we are starting out, and it's called Techelet. And its strapline is called Inspiring Judaism. For some time, I personally, and I think I can speak for my friends here, and many people have felt that Judaism has needed a bit of a reboot. We need to find something which could inspire us into improving the way we have our Judaism in our lives and making our Judaism more meaningful for us, rather than just sort of going through the motions, as some people do. Certainly I did for a while. And we've called our organisation Techelet, which for me is something very important, because Techelet, which you will read tomorrow, of course, in the Seder of Shlach Lecha, talks about Hakanaf Patil Techelet. It talks about the colour of blue of Techelet. And what we're about is trying to make a collaboration and a connection between authentic Judaism. We want to try and go back to our roots of Torah Judaism, what it really means to be a Torah Jew, and connect that with modern society and the modern world and technology. And Techelet, for me, symbolises that. Every morning when I look at my Techelet here, what do I see? I see that thread which is dyed with the dye from the Chilazon. Realise that for 1,500 years we couldn't do this. Since dyeing was forbidden in Eretz Israel in around about the year 600, there was no Techelet. In the last few decades, modern technology, science, and scientific process has enabled us now to know more than 95% certain that we know that the Murex truncus is the Chilazon, and we can have Techelet. How lucky am I that I can wear Techelet every day, and I can do the mitzvah that my predecessors, my ancestors, I should say, never had the opportunity to do for centuries. And this, for me, symbolises what I want to do and what we want to do as an organisation as Techelet. We want to bring inspiration into our lives by going to the Makor, by going to the source of our Torah and the beauty of our lives in the Torah, and connecting that and making a shiluv, a connection between that and the modern world in society. And if we can do that, then our lives will be inspired, our Judaism will be inspired, and most importantly of all, certainly for me, is our children and grandchildren will be inspired. That's what we're about. That's what we're about to launch. And I hope that you'll like the couple of things that I've sent you today with this video. I've sent you a Dvar Torah and our mission statement. And hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'll be able to send you a link to our new website, which is in the process of being built, which hopefully will have some inspiring things for you. I'd like to introduce you to my friends now and colleagues. Ravi Do is an Israeli, and he's going to speak in English, so please bear with him if his English isn't perfect. It's pretty good. And my other friend, Rabbi Eli Tilson, is an American, so you'll probably be able to understand the Israeli better than the American. But here we go. Ravi
So
Do.
what is Techelet for me? Techelet is not only a mitzvah. Techelet for me is the light blue color. And this is the color, according to the Midrash, is the color of the sea. And then it reminds you the color of the sky. And then it reminds you the color of not God himself, but the chair he's sitting on. And what does it mean for me? That light blue color should expand our minds, should elevate our spirits to look up, not look down, to be proud in what we are, in our religion, and more than that, to be inspired by our religion, to read the Torah, to read the Bible, to read our sources, the Holy Scriptures, the Gemara, the Mishnah, and just to be inspired. When we talk in this language, and our children will hear how we are talking to them in inspiration, they will be inspired too. So what I want in Techelet, just to expand our minds, to talk in a high level Judaism, to talk to live, to elevate this our minds and spirits to heaven, to the sky. And for me, that's the way our children will continue our way. It's the way our children will continue Judaism, to live as Jewish people. And this is the point. Only inspiration. That's what they need in their lives.
Eli.
I would like to expand on that. We're sitting here with a American or ex-American, ex-Englishman, and an Israeli, and which is great.
Yes.
And what's important is that we want to stop talking in the me, you, them, us, and we want to start talking in the together, the collaboration. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter who you are, what your beliefs are today. We want to tackle the hard questions. We're not scared of questions. We're not scared of hard answers. We want to work together as one, collaboration. We don't want it to be me versus you, or I have to be open-minded to you. We want to work together. We're all one, and we want to make sure that that's important. A real kibbutz galiyot is something that's important to us, which is very important to us. And we want to open up a forum, an organization that is open to everyone's thoughts, concerns, and answer them together. And sometimes that answer is going to be, I don't know, or there is no answer. But that's an answer in itself, and we can't be scared of that. And we want to develop it together. Not alone. We're not here to be a forum or a judge and jury. We're here to open up a conversation together, to work on things together, so that just like Johnny and Ravido said very, very nicely, that our kids and grandkids feel comfortable asking the questions. We continue the legacy, we continue the traditions, but through honesty, through open conversation together.
Yes, we believe that we can inspire each other. That's what we really believe. And as an Israeli, I say it. I can be inspired by all Jews from all over the world. And that's what we want, to be inspired from each other.
So we wish you an inspiring Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you.
Shalom.